Sidewinder. What's happening? How are you? Good to see you, family.
Sleepless Beats.
Give a big old shouting out to Super Sidewinder. Alright, what's happening? TGIF, man. TGIF, my man. How is our brethren and sisters out there? my brother Chris. How you doing, big bro? How's the sound out there today, brother? I sure hope it's sounding good for you, big bro. How you been doing, brother? How's out there? You doing good? Give a shout out to my big brother Chris. Shout out to Sidewinder. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, Chris. We got a good sound today. Thank you, brother. That means a lot. Thank you. I'm trying to make this thing sing for you guys today. Hey, don't you got Chris, don't you got a collab coming up soon that I forgot about? Oh, good.
Sleepless beats.
Tell your partner I said hello. I'll make this thing sing for you guys, alright, brother? We're gonna go cosmic the first half of this. Let's do it. Big shout out to you, Chris. Thank you. That's incredible, man. I appreciate that. I hope you guys is, I'm pretty sure whatever you guys are doing is going to be awesome. You said that's another Elvis cover, right? I love them Elvis jams, man. You got a great voice for that too, brother. Most people don't. It's not that easy to pull off Elvis and sound original. Shout out to my big brother, Sidewinder, and Chris. Thank you, family. Share this out if you can. Big love and respect. Let's do this. Let me get 10 squeezy on you, Chris. I've got to keep my legs in shape. Do you mind if I get 10 squeezies on you? I promise it's gonna You say we got us a halfway decent tone today, huh? Hey, how's everything been going out there for you, brethren, out there in Europe? Everything good? Just trying to put out a little love out there in the world. There's just far too much negativity out there today, brethren. Would you a grizzly E? Shout outs to you, family. Well, I plan on doing nothing but adding straight positive energy. So let's do it. I am. Looks like y'all done dumped in, jibbied out. Shout out to the 1400 lurks. Good to see you guys. Thank you for coming by, Jimmy. Thank you for coming by, Chris. Thank you for coming by, Silas Wine. Here we go. Shout out to Johanna. Ain't nobody even with me. Shout out to the 5,000 Lizzie-erks. Good to see each and every one of you. Shout out. Let's see if we can make one or two of these sync for you guys. Big love out there to my brethren, yos. Shout out to each and every one of you. What do we got? Oh, man. We must have got Kisling out. We sure did. Who's all with us then? Big old love and respect. Shout outs to you, yo. Big love out there, Chris. Mad respect. We had something coming up, man. I'm unhappy about that. Kaz. Big shout out to you, Kaz. Talk to me, brethren. How are you? Good to see you, Kaz. Yosef. I'm gonna put you on blast, Mr. Yosef. Hey, big brother, you having a good day? I'm great. Hope you. Thank you, brother. I'm doing. You know what I'm doing, man? I feel all right about it. I feel good, man. Prayers going out to you, brother, and your family. Let's make this thing sing. How's your mix, Joe? You got a halfway decent mix? She sounding pretty good? Thank you so much, yo. I appreciate you, man, big time. I don't know where everybody is. It must just be, you know, it must just be Friday. That's just the days they want to. Shout out to my brethren, Joseph. Let's make this thing sing, Joe. We are the 30-minute crew. How you like that, yo? Nazlet bodies either. You ready? It's a new one. Let's see if we can do something with it, Joe. Sounded a bit hurt already. Let's see. Uh-oh. That bass kicked in old school. Let's try it, yo. It might be a little too much. Hold on. I don't want to blow up the system. You ready, yo? Let's go. Hell no. Can you believe all that hype for that slow little mess? Damn, dude. We went through all that build-up for Nazlet tones. They want to shoot us in our Nazlet tones. Big love out there to you, yo. Let me get 5 squizzies to make up for that tired jam. Oh, yeah. Dirty son of a motherless goat tried to stick it on me, Joseph. Shout out to you then. Alright. Let's see what this one is. I don't know if I've ever heard this one. Shout out to my big brother though, K to the H to the Anna. Come on, man, what's going on? Shout outs. Alright. Let's jump on out there, K to the H to the Anna. This might have a lyric. Let's do something to it, yo. Here we go. That's a good jam. Go ahead, pasculate on that. Big old love and respect out to that old boy, though. Shout out to my big ring cause. You holding down the show today, brother. You ready? We'll see if we can make a couple of these sing. On the lips of this kid's lip, just let kid's lip. Let's go moving on to you then. Right on. Shout outs to Tita Mari, Pole Vault, Randy Jean, Nowhere Beats, Visage Beats, Kahana. Shout out to Nosy Wear, Sleepless, Colorful Energy, D9. Big ol' shouting outs to you there. Shout out to my brethren Cause. Alright then. Let's see what we can do with it. Hold on. Mad love and respect out there to Jeff, Metalhead Hippie. Dave's not here, man. 6 Cents Amelia. Shout out to Bern and Willie. My big brethren Willie, the Desert King. Shout outs to him. Shout out to Dynamite Throw, Take 2.
We're going on
Shout
a
outs
fantastic adventure
to
with
Jeff. Shout outs to who we got, man. There's just so many. Big love out there, man. There's too many. Alright, Joe. Try to make this sing for you, man. me. Shy, Joseph. This thing is singing now. You ready? Shout out to my sisters and my brethren. Try to make it sing. Let's make sure this thing's in tune, yo. Unbelievable, she's never out of tune. Must just be made. Please hit those likes on your way in, guys, if you would. Shout out, Bucket. Let me go ahead. And how you been, big brother? Looks like we got some videos to catch up on our brother Bucket. Y'all get to Chisley ass. Get on over there and show that old boy some love. Right on, Bucket. What's happening, my man? Bad news. Oh no, Bucket. You know better to bring bad news here, brother. Sorry to hear about that, bro. Get better, man. Prayers going out for you, man. Prayers going out for you, brother. Guys, how's this moi sounding out there? How's that mix? Do we got at least a decent mix? Shout out to the 1400 lurks. Thank you, Mr. Bucket. Thank you, Cuz. Appreciate the 1400 lurks out there. Man, I'm telling you, family, we need to have a moment of silence for this country, for the insanity, for the absolute misunderstanding of what in the world is going on. But I'm going to spread love and positivity to every single human being. I don't care where they're from, what their color is. I don't care what their party affiliation is. And I am going to attempt to make a new start by just saying, can't we all just get along? For dear Lord, man.
Down on your luck.
Shout out,
Got
Bucket.
up and you've had enough, and you fall down and take you up.
to Yosef and Buglets. Shout out to the 1500 super lurks. Alright, let's see how we can implement some different sounds to some of these jams, Kazi. I'm gonna try to make these jams sing with these humectanizers.
Sleepless beats.
This thing is singing! Let me get 5 squizzies for you! Shout out Bucket, Cause, 1500 lurks! Let's make this thing sing! Enough with these jams! We gotta get us some rippers we can rip to! Who's with me? And let's make this thing sing. Alright, Cos. Now, if we can get the right grooves going, this tone will sound even better. Let's see if we can do that. Shout outs to you. Come on, Cos. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm looking for right there. Let's do this. out to give. Shout out to that 1400 lyrics. Y'all let me down. Old school. Where's all my brothers and sisters at today? Shout out to that 1 hour crew. Unbelievable. Prisky and Joseph for holding it down. Time to make her sing. Shout out to my family. You ready, yo? Equestria sing. I will not ask who's with me one more time. Shouting out. Shout out to my brothers and sisters. Gonna do a raise lips. Shout out Joey. yourself a little warmer, Mr. Yosef. Let's go Street Kings on him, yo. Shout out to the 1400 lurks. Shout outs. Big brother Zilla Quest. Man, I'll flat tell you, Yosef, if you don't got my man Zilla, you're missing out on one hell of a drummer, one of the baddest musicians out there. Check him out, man. Give him a sub-U text. Let's do this then. Let's see if we can make this thing sing once or twice. Shout out to my big brethren Zilla, Kasi, Bucket. Shout out to you guys, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to the 1300 lurks. was trying to experiment. Shout outs to you, man. I was truly just trying to experiment there a little bit. No big old deal, you know, we're just trying to get us a couple of different sounds. Hit those likes if you would. Share this out if you can. Get yourself a hookup with this cruise. Shout out Bucket, Zilla, my man Kaz. Make sure to get your hydrations on. Let me see if I can get 5 while I'm waiting. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Check it then. Let's make it sing. That was bad. That thing was singing. Shout outs. Big ol' shouting outs then. Drink, drink. Right on, yo. Appreciate you, family. I shall make this sing for you. Shout out to my brethrens, Kaz and Kingzilla. Right on, man. You guys are absolutely incredulous. Let me get a shout out real quick. I'm gonna put a little shout outs out there to our familia. Big old love and respect. Shout outs to you guys. Let's put this out for all our brothers and sisters really quick. Shout outs to D9, Randy Jean, Willie, Desert Hangout, Mosh, SYA, Wago, Hannah, Rachel, Roddy Lima, Paulina Jetlotsky, Jaden Beats, Liana, Jado, Scully Pop, Gampro, Witty Bonita, and Duamon, Mo Money, I Am Noise Opera, Armored Sweatpants, Vintage Tone, Folkin Blueser, Sebastian Zun, Gary Hubs, shout out Gary Oceans, Lower Michigan Adventures, Kingzilla, Davida Lane, Trini, Brain Time, Susie B, Lena Music, Roseanne Ferrari, Bola, Sunshine Archer, and Pole Vault, 21st Century, Benny Loco, OG Branny Brand, Ice Ioki, SE Wolverines, Whispers and Willows, Rich New Design, he's live. Welcome to Katai Kitchen, Mary, my sister Mary, ciao bellissima. Pendo, We Beach, Tina XXX, Campfires and Dirty Tires, Thomas Marwadell, Hans Peter Zucker, Chrissy XO, cover by CQ, Nez Lover, Cowboy Mosh, Liliana Bordados, Patty Fish, Jenny Productions, Take Two, drum covers, Tiny in the Thailand, Leia and Leah, Red Volts, Stony Baker MD, Gem Love, Elijah Dilly Angel, Ability Mom, Red Bricks, Mary Bell, Beverly Black, Silk, Rolling with the Reeds, Tipsy Chippin', Valerie Bott, Frank Donatella, Donatella Allegra, Frank Turzo, alright guys, Sunny Side Up, DJ, Glenda Scully, Roseanne Hank Coffee, OMG Helena, Lori Mishmash. Oh dear Lord, there's so many. Let me see. Who? Well, Danky the Clown. Alright. Well, if y'all could get through that, then y'all could get through anything. But we had to give a shout outs to all of our people out there for a little bit. Shout out to Kaz, Big Love Kaz and Chris. Mr. Sidelius Winder decided first today he was going to show the love. Shout out to the 1300 Lurks. Appreciate you guys. Let's go ahead and keep this thing speaking if y'all are down. I don't know who's here. Kazi, you still here? Appreciate you, brother. So let's go ahead and rip one out, you know? We'll see if what kind of... Man, I appreciate you, brother. I don't know where everybody is. I guess they decided today ain't the day. Shout out, brother. Let's do it. Shout out to Jeff the Metal Hippie. Dave's not here, man. Amelia. Justin Kaepernick, Kristen Kruger. Let's do it. Oh, Joey, stop, man. It's all good. Not too bad. Shout outs to my brethren. You know what? We're gonna jump on over for 2 seconds and give our sister Randy Jean a little spotlight light. This is Randy Jean, lovely one. Check this one out, cuz I don't know if you've heard it. This is our sister Randy Jean and her husband Young Hit. Check this rip out by him.
Stack it up,
Oh,
then get paid. Stack it up, then get paid. Stack it up, then get paid. Stack it up, then get paid. Don't have cash, don't get paid. No pay, go away. I smoke day every day. Come pay, take it. Drink it up like baby. Drink juice, just get loose. Twist it up, I smoke too. Stack it up, let's get paid. Stack it up, then 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 get paid. On your toes and shake that ass. Ain't no shade in a piss pass. Get that gas, while the streets blast. Eating that money up, making money fast. Debit cards, get no pass. Cause we talking about that cash. You can put it in money slips or trash bags if it fits. Give me it in 50s and bins. Driving that black beat. We all about them Benjamins. No only fake it is what it is. We all stand on business. Shaking that ass and getting paid. Money dodgers on the way. Up that pole and dripping away. We all getting paid. Make it rain, cause it's on the way. Stack it up, then get paid. 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 Ain't got no money against no money. Don't laugh, now ain't shit funny. Time is ticking, it's too late, buddy. Can't stand the man who got you got money. When it comes to the cash flow, I could be an asshole. Pass go, money falling on the damn floor. 253, we stack the dough. Monopoly money, buy you anything you ask for. Let's go, no more no shopping in the store. Hardcore, liquor, top shelf, nothing more. Fancy cars, right lights, I was made for the store. Breaking hearts and bust inside, like the bottom down, at the top. Long gas, no ditty, stack it up to the ceiling. Broke niggas, eating peeling, money long, cool billies. Pass the cap, no feelings, no snap, no stack. Broke bitch, no bag, run fast, we on your ass. Stack it up, then get paid. 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 Stack it up, then get paid.
I'll tell you what, for original jams out there and for the people that come to our channels, that's one of the sweetest little originals. You know what I mean? That is really a catchy jam, and I really got to give it up to Young and our sister Randy Jean, because that is a really, really catchy jam. I think if they get that produced, whoo, what a wicked, wicked ripper that would be. Seriously though, if they get that produced and just bring it up, get everything popping, oh man. Alright, let's jump on and do us another little spotlight. Y'all should know who this is. Shout outs! K to the H to the Indiana. She's gonna skip on us. Unbelievable. That old boy is just talented. They are just incredulous with the amount of talent. Do you agree with me, Yosef? Let's get our Spanish Inquisition on. Shout out to my familia. Big love out there to Chicana. Let's do it. You ready? That is so kind of you, but I actually don't want to admit it, but I just popped a string, and I'm embarrassed because I don't normally pop strings, and I wanted to finish up that song right. Do you guys mind if I play that song one more time? We got to do it old school 5-string though, is that cool? Guys, can we go old school 5-string on this song one more time? Yes or no? Alright, here we go. Let's try it out. Thank you guys. Big old shout outs to you. I really appreciate y'all letting me put this old school 5-stringer down on them. It's been a minute since I've broken a strizzling. Shout out to you, Janio. Kasi, let me drop Yanio. Ain't nobody dropping. Shout outs to you, Yanio. Sorry it took a minute. Big old love and respect out to you, though. Please, if you could, share this out. Hit a Lizzie Ike if you would. Naturalistically, it's up to you. Let's make this thing sing.
Chewy believes all
Who's
pets are
with me?
exceptional.
You think I ain't gonna make this thing sing just because we got a measly 5 strings on this? I'm gonna make it sing even better. Shout outs to you. Alright. Let's do this, Ted. Hey, Ted, we got gas down to 5 strings again, Ted. Shouting us to you, then Ted, how's she sound out there with 5 strings? Joe, how's she sounding with 5 strings? Shout out to 1400 learn, somebody's gotta give me something. ahead and scazzy that up too. Let's get one of these little ballads going then. This goes out to none of our sisters. Did nobody show up today? Not one of them. Well, let's go out to my brethren, to my sister out there I love. Big ol' shout outs. I'll tell you what, I don't know if any of that's true, but I will give you a big old shout out. Mad Lizzie up in respect. Big old shout outs. Now, here with us, Mr. Gamer, Mr. Claimer, Joseph, Mrs. Riley Vario. Shout outs to you guys. I sure hope you're having a wonderful day today. I'm gonna try to make this thing sing. Here we go. To the 2-hour crew. Man, you guys have been incredulous today. Shout outs to each and every one of you. Channel, Ted? You're asking for your channel to be dropped and you don't see me dropping your channel, Ted Leas? Let's do this. Captains. Thank you guys. Thanks for helping him out, Ted Liz. choking me off right here at the end. Colleagues. Shout out to my big brother, Bob Weir. What's happening, Bob?
Falcons, love your plugins, but wish you
brethren. Nothing but the loveliest respect. Shout out to my big brethren, Bob Weir. What's happening there, Bob? Give us the highlights. Shout out, cuz. Shout outs to my brethren. Well, I don't know why you don't plan on getting monetized, but alright. Let's do this. Alright guys, let's make this last couple ones sick. Do it then, Bob. Alright guys, I say we do a couple more and let's get up on out of here, alright? Shout out, cuz. Thank you so much for you, big brethren. Let's do this thing. Shout out, family. to you then. Anyway, let's do that. Respect. Let me give you guys this last one. It's all good, big brethren Ted. Nothing but love and respect out there, man. Let's do this. Shout out, family. Come on. Let's get this last little old one out there and y'all can go enjoy your Friday. Huh? Y'all can get your TGI Frizzly Eye Day on. Shout out to my family out there. God bless you guys. Let's do this, Joseph. Well, right on, man. I appreciate those kind words. How about hitting a like and staying for one more jam? Who's with me? You guys down for one more jizzlet to make this EJ? You too? Shout out here. Big love out there to my ripping brothers. Thank you, EJ. Alright now. I got everybody dropped. Wally! Man. God bless you. I got all these channels to drop now. Family, do me a favor. Please. Hit a like if you got one to give. And I promise I will make this. Then 3 of you came in. I'll do 2 more super rips. Guys, I need you to understand we are on a 5-string mission today. As we broke another string. Forgave me. It's not the end of the world, but it surely don't make things any easier though. I think y'all could understand. So, let's see which one we're going to be able to make sing. I believe this one will be pretty nice. Let's do it. Thank you for those kind words, by the way. I really appreciate it. Very much. Thank you. EJ, love you, family. Wesley, thank you, family. All right. Let's see if we can make something sing for you guys. Wally World, big shout outs. Right on, Wally. I don't normally do it, but I'm gonna do it. Let's do it, Wally. Big old love and respect out there. Alright, big old love. Let's do this. Shout outs to my big brethren, Branny. Show that old boy some love if you would. Yanio, shout out to Yanio as well. Let's go ahead and put this last ripper down and make a run for the border. Shout out, Brochies. Hey, I'm whistly-eyed down, but I'm going to tell y'all on the way how much I love you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. We got Wally Worlds in the house. We got Yosef, EJ, OG Brady. Thank you, big brethren, from the bottom of my Hisley heart.